Rams fans, let's get ready to rumble!
Big Bad Jackie and I'm starting this off. The Rams get down so nobody scoff. And don't you worry cause the Rams are rapping. When game time comes, we'll be back to that. We can't sing and our dance is not pretty, but we'll do our best for the team and the city. So get on your feet and clap your hands. Let's ram it right now with the LA Rams.
Hollywood handsome, Dodge City tough. If you throw it my way, it's gonna get rough. I like to ram it, as you can see. Nobody likes ramming any more than me.
They call me Jeter, nobody dresses sweeter. But under this cool is a quarterback mistreater. I come from the end, looking for the sack. I don't stop coming till I put them on the...
Yes, indeed. We don't stop coming till we put them on their back. Welcome, my Ramelia. I was going to come in for the post-game show, but I said, I got a good feeling about this. Russ is going to cook one time or another, and he's going to beat the Santa Clara can't wait till next year crew. And he did it. The Niners lost. We won. I'm happy about that, more so than whatever they do. But it's a cherry on the top. We can go into work tomorrow with our heads held high and say, hey, you're a Niner fan, right? What happened? Well, what had happened was God bless the wait till next year crew. God bless my guy, Rombo, my fellow YouTube brother. He's a Niner content creator. Like I told him, the Niners are always good for laughs through the years. God bless them. And we get right into Niners week. I love it. God bless them. I couldn't say it enough. They always do something to give us a smile on our face at one time or another. And the thing about it too is with them, no one can escape us. Joe Montana, we shut him out when he was a Kansas City Chief. The Rams beat him more times than any other quarterback and any other team beat Joe Montana. It was almost 50%. God bless them. So in honor of the 49ers today, let me play this here. Hold on one second. God bless you, Niners. You always come through for me. I appreciate it so much. That's God bless you. And also to a shot to the Bills. The media darlings, the two-game Super Bowl champion Bills. Here we are with the same record as the Bills. God bless you, Josh Allen. You are human. He had an open touchdown to the right side of the corner, bounced the pass, and was hitting the floor. And then here's the offensive coordinator of the Bills also. So they're not going to escape my wrath either. Here we go.
They run out of time in the end, and the offensive coordinator, Dorsey.
God bless you. God bless both of you, especially the Niners, the can't get right crew. First they were like, Trey. No, I mean, Jimmy. Oops, it was just a reflex. God bless them. I had to come on. I know it's early. I'm not going to be that way, but it's so nice to be vindicated. God bless them. And also, too, we're not just going to talk about them. God bless my guy, Aaron Donald. 100 sacks. I believe he was the fastest man to get to 100 sacks, from what I understand. I haven't had a chance to dig all into it, but God bless them. Let's get into the chat. Amazing Sunday. God bless the Niners. They always do something, like I said, to give us some laughs. Edwin says, "Go Rams!" Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Wildman Samurai. Oops, there we go. Wildman Samurai says, "Rams win, Cardinals lose, and Seahawks. The 49ers lose today was a good day." Yes, indeed. As the great Ice Cube would say, today was a good day. Yes, indeed. Alex, she said, let's go Rams. Yes, indeed. There's my guy, Payo. Hey, Rudy, we are in first place. Rams can get better if we're in midseason form. Yes, indeed. We don't even have Van Jefferson, like I said in my other chat, on my other live. We don't even have OBJ yet. OBJ's on the back burner, believe me. Lance McClutchin didn't even play today, from what I understand. Johnny Gee says 40 gaggers are trash. Like I said, God bless them. Oh, darn, my phone died. Darn it. God bless them. Just amazing time. God bless them. Rushy Productions says Jimmy Trashalope. Nathan says, what's up, Ramelia? What's up, my brother? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Pale Time says Russ cooked a boiled potato. That was enough. Yeah, just enough. Both games, I was like, man, this is horrible. If we can't beat this team next week, I don't care how successful they have been against us. We got to have our head examined. I mean, they look pathetic. I mean, I know they were on the road, but geez. And speaking of that, geez nuts. What's up, my brother? What's up, Rabili? He says, what's up, brother? Oh, sorry, Alex. Alex says, Jimmy pulled a Danner or Vlosky. Jesus, that is right. Yes, indeed. Pale says, yeah, LOL, Rudy. William says, how are you now, champ Rudy? Yes, indeed, baby. We're number one in the West, like my guy Shot by Nolan says, number one in the NFC West, number one in your hearts. Love it. I love it. I love it. Bills win against LA was a fluke. I wouldn't say it was a fluke. I would just say that they beat the team that we're not yet. They beat a team without Van Jefferson. They didn't beat the Super Bowl champs. They beat the team without OBJ. They beat the team that we have a new offensive line that we're retooling, and we have our own stuff going on. Young guys in the secondary. This is not the team that we're going to be, but God bless them. They already came back to earth. They're still, believe me, they're still a team to be reckoned with, but God bless them. Johnny G says, Bills. There we go. I got that one already. William says, you good? Yes, indeed, baby. I feel great. G-Snut says, funny how Niner fans changing their tune from we running it to it's going to be a long season. It was mid halfway through the game, too. Jalen Downer says, today was a good day. Yes, indeed. Nathan Comic says, damn, homeboy was pissed. He was mad. G-Nut says, we played shorty today as well. Blunt, we got it done. That is the difference. Yeah, we played like crap as well at times. Allen Robinson was really irritating me. The rapport with him and Stafford will get better, but he looked a little sloppy and a little lazy out there on his routes. That should get better. He's a good player, but man, we could have blew it open on plenty of times, but at least we got the W. That's what I was telling you. Let's just get these W's in there. Let's keep pace, get our guys back, and then let's just, Van Jefferson gets back, or we put Lance McClutchin, unveil Lance McClutchin. OBJ comes back in November. Let's get going, right? So let's just keep putting these W's away. Jalen Donald says, Bills lost, Bucks lost, 49ers lost, Cars lost. Love it. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Edwin Rampage says Akers needs to take care of the ball. Yeah, that was a heck of a hit, though. He's just had bad luck on that, but I like how he was running towards the end. Williams says Rams 2-0 in the NFC. Love it. Yes, indeed. And the battle of old men, like you said, Tampa Bay lost. Aaron Rodgers, the diva, beat him today. Gina says, how about Bland showing up? Glad he's back. Yes, indeed. I love how he's back. There's another target. Love my guy Blanton. So glad we stealed him back from the from the Washington team. Alex, she says Rams beat Cardinals and Dodgers beat Cardinals. Feathers flying everywhere. Yes, indeed. There were eggshells and feathers everywhere. The nest was empty. Dan the Ram fan says, what's up, Ramley? What's up, brother? Thank you for popping in. Van Hal Bats, what's up, Rudy? Kendall Blanton. Yes, indeed. That's our guy. And here, you know what? Let me give you a quick let me give you a little quick showing of our little brothers and NoCal. God bless them. It's Niner week coming up. Oh, I'm going to let them have it this week. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Here we go.
They might be able to get inside that for some plays.
To the 48-yard line. Denver bringing 4. Garoppolo protected in traffic. It's intercepted. Jonas Griffith on the deflection. Has it for Denver.
God bless them. It's just, I just feel so good right now. I love it. G-Nut says Robinson dropped a couple of TDs, but that ain't going to happen all season. Yeah, he'll get better, but it's very frustrating. I want him to, come on, We're like Robert Woods. Titans. Do you want a 6'3" guy? No, I'm just kidding. He'll be fine. Edwin says, I hope we destroy the Winders next week and not a close match. Just wreck them. That's what I want too. If they play like anywhere like they did this week, and we get a step better like we have been the full as the season goes on, Blanton's back in the fold. He likes to play against the Niners. We're going to be great. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, indeed. Pale says, I gotta go to bedtime. Have a great slumber, Ramley. It's a good day. God bless. God bless you, my guy Pale Time. Yes, indeed. Great win. Great sleep. God bless you. Jay Money says, laughing emoji. Rams tough. Rams strong, baby. Dan the Ram fan says, what's up, yo, Pale Time? Love your channel. Yes, indeed, my guy Pale. Great channel. It's a great time, not only for Rams football, but for the Rams YouTube community. There's a lot of great Ram YouTubers. Great time. William says, more reps will fix everything. Yes, indeed. Exactly. And as we get our guys back as well, too. I like how our guy Darian Kendrick and all those guys, they held them to 9 points in the first half. You can't say enough about these guys. And I know they don't have D-Hop, they have their own injuries, but hey, we got young guys out there, right? It's hard to do that. We did it at Arizona. So I like how we were getting accustomed to Arizona. We feel comfortable playing there because I'm betting that we're going to be back there in February to play maybe the Dolphins instead of the Bills in the Super Bowl. We'll see, but that's a long way off. Yes, indeed. Shot by Noah says Jimmy G looked like Jimmy G took Dan Orlovsky's throne. Yes, indeed. Daniel Colorado says, what up, Beto? What's up, brother? Jen Donald says, we all deserve to give Ben Schroenick a formal apology. Best fullback since Larry Zonka. Yes, indeed. So I don't give him an apology because that was him doing those plays. But like I said before, I give him, you got to tip your hat to him because he's now, and McVay found it for him. McVay found a way for him to be productive. But yes, God bless Ben Schroenick. You can do it. I got to get that clip in here so I can start putting that up. But yeah, I appreciate how he's starting to, but Tutu Atwell, there's a Tutu Atwell sighting. Stafford overthrew him, but at least he's getting back on the field. We got to stretch him out. We got to get him the ball. Daniel Colorado says 49ers looking bad. Their offense is bad. It looked horrible today. Algie Fella, what's up, brother? Evening. Ramelia, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Jay and Donald says, are the Eagles contenders or pretenders? Right now, that's real. Jalen Hurts is looking great. The Eagles are playing great, but it's early. Like I said before, I wouldn't complain if we were looking dominant like that. But like my Dodgers in baseball, I'm like, no, look good, but don't blow your wad, your chewing gum. Don't blow it so early. But it's good for them. They're the best team in the NFC right now. So they're looking great. But yeah, they do have the horses, but I think they're playing a little bit above their head right now. But they are great. Sometimes the quarterback just gets it, and their quarterback seems to flip that switch. We'll see if they can keep it going. Dan the Reference says Niners and Raiders ain't S. LOL. FJB. Dan Colonel says, I hope our O-line is healthy next week. I saw that Havenstein went out. We'll see. But these guys were playing good. And with the Niners, you got to have a good O-line. But hopefully all of our guys come back. But I really like on the silver lining side how we're having to fight and struggle through this adversity. We're not feeling sorry for ourselves. And the front office, like I said, we trust in me, like Disney song. We trust in Les Snead. He's got us some guys to come back. I saw what's his name, Taik on the side there. All these little pieces that we're getting. I love how we get an injury or whatever. I don't like that, but I like how we plug a guy in. We get guys and depth, and so. But I really like what the team is starting to shape up. Yet the offensive line did a hell of a job today too. But yes, indeed, I hope everyone gets back. I hope Havenstein's going to be okay. Van Hal Bass says in Ron chat, they're all blaming Kyle. God bless Rombo. God bless him. He's got to have to take his Tylenol, man. Being a Niners fan for 27 years. It was a great ride in the 80s and 90s, but ever since then, they've had success. But boy, Edwin says, Edwin Warpage says, I'm excited to see Wagner play against the Whiners. We always have a good game against them. He always has a good game against them. Yes, indeed. Daniel says Tutu is gone off next season. It seems to be that way. Alex G says, thoughts about AD's 100 sack. I love AD. One of the fastest. I think he's the fastest. I was in passing and I saw that. God bless him. He's just amazing. I'm going to tell you guys this. I can't even get it out. We're all blessed to see a player of this caliber. We're Ram fans, so we're going to watch it either way, right? But I want you guys to just step back and reflect what he's done so far. He basically, it takes a team, but he was instrumental in winning that Super Bowl last year. Remember the championship game, throwing Brunskill aside like a rag doll, and then throwing Jimmy aside like a rag doll, making him get that interception. He closed that game out. Then in the Super Bowl, our guy Sean McVay says, "Hey, AD, we need to play from you, baby. We need to play from you." And he nodded and winked and said, "Okay, I got you." And he closed Burrow out. This guy, I'm just telling you. I know we all appreciate him, but this is history. You guys are going to tell your grandkids, your nephews, your nieces, guys at work. You guys get to see this man play. So just reflect on that. This is one of the all-time greats. And as Ram fans, we've been very blessed to see guys like this. The Eric Dickersons, the Marshall Falks, the Kurt Warners, the Isaac Bruce. I'm going to run out of my breath because there's so many players. The Torrey Holtz, on and on. London Fletcher deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Henry Allard for OG Ram fans. Flipper Anderson, he was on the cusp of being one of the great players, but the Rams team disbanded and he didn't do anything too much after the Rams. He left the Rams, but he was a force back in the day too for our grandpappies and grandmamas. Bob Waterfield, Crazy Leg Hirsch. I mean, on and on. I mean, this is our time now. So just sit back and enjoy this guy. He has his ring. We want more. Let's win another one. But yes, I love him. I love Aaron Donald, such an unselfish player, and I love how he gets after it every offseason and comes in shape. I love Shaq, but as a Laker fan, I used to hate how Kobe had to get him. Hey, come on, man. If you would get in shape, we can just run through the whole league for the next few years in a row. Even though they did at one point, they left some championships on the table if you would have had a Shaq that was more disciplined. But yes, indeed. Okay, let's see. Jalen Donald says, no Stafford in picks today. Yes, indeed. He wanted to work on that. Jim Fosh says, Rudy was watching Rambo. So mad watching the Whiners look like ass. LOL. Hilarious. Yes, indeed. G's Nut says, I'm out here in Denver. Love waving at 49er fans after the game wearing a Ram gear saying, see you next week. Love it. I wish my thing was working. My phones are both dead. That's how I control the back screen. Darn it. I had some good stuff to show up on the screen too. Whatever. It's fine. I'm with you guys. Darn it. I thought I charged this one too. Jalen Donald says, we miss our deep threat. Yes, we're missing that. That's how it stretches the offense. Chad by Nolan says, Kingsbury doesn't have S on us. That's exactly right. Chad by Nolan says, Dodgers clinch. Yes, indeed, baby. El Jafella says, yes, Skonik is trying to make me eat my words. Yeah, and he deserved some of the negative conversation about him because he did play bad, but he did play good against the Ravens last year. He has some stuff. He's good, great on special teams. But I love how McVay found a way for him to be, be productive. And so that's what it's all about. We find a place for you to go and you handle business. And I love it. I love that going into the 49er game because we're going to need to open those holes. We're going to need to keep the pressure off of Stafford. And I'm looking forward to going to the house that Todd Gurley built, Santa Clara. I love it. I wonder if they still have the statue of Todd Gurley out there with Jared Goff next to him. But we'll see what happens over there. I love it. Jay Money says, Bills got humbled today. Yes, indeed. God bless the Bills and God bless their offensive coordinator. When things go bad, some teams just don't know how to handle it. And they got a little pent-up anger.
They run out of time in the end, and the offensive coordinator, Dorsey.
Did things not go your way? Did the media stop kissing your butt for a game? God bless you. And props to my guy G12's Dolphins for beating the Buffalo Bills. Props to them. They deserve all the kudos. It's early, but if you're winning, you're winning. It is what that is. Yes, indeed. I love it. Dan Ramfan says, laughing emoji. Yes, indeed. Geez, that says, true at Jafela. Got to admit, Schroenick is making me a believer too. Yep, that's exactly right. God bless our guy Schroenick. Jim Fosh, it's funny how Jimmy Caracolo look horrible. Next week he'll probably be on fire. He does that. Isn't that weird? He better not be. But yes, indeed. Edwin says, love using different looks and using Ben as a fullback. I love it. I was wondering where that was. I love it. I was wondering where that was when the Super Bowl, when everybody went down. But it is what it is. We got the chip. Let's get it again. I love how Leon Combs and McVay are using their heads, putting their heads together, getting Schroenick out there. And I love it. He seems to have more confidence. Maybe he didn't have confidence. Maybe that's why he couldn't make those plays. Maybe that's why he couldn't make those catches when we needed it in the championship game and stuff like that. Because, I really love how he's basically being our fullback and making plays. And I love how McVay is finding a way to use him. I love it. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Daniel says Akers had to hold on to the ball. I can see us getting a running back before trade deadline. Oh, hopefully he'll pick up. Hopefully we won't need to, but we will see what happens. Sal, he says, hello, everyone. Gold Rounds. Yes, indeed. What's up, brother Sal? Thank you for coming in. Shot by Nolan says, Benny Sko putting in that work. Yes, indeed. And we appreciate that, right? So if he does good, I'll say it here. We'll say it here. If you do bad, I'll say it here. If you don't do nothing, I'll say it here. Do I still have my guy here? Hold on. Did I take him off? Did I take you off? No. If you do bad, you get pictures like this put up of you. God bless you, Tutu. But we need you to start doing better. And God bless Ben Schroenick. Maybe I can get rid of this pick here from the championship game because you're doing better now. So, like, if you do good, we talk about it. You do bad, we talk about it. Jim Fosh says, I really hate the style of defense we are playing. Our DBs playing 20 yards off, receiving. So frustrating. Yeah, when it's like 3rd and 6 and we're like 10 yards back, at least get close and back up at least, right before it's hiked. But I don't like that either. Monster says, hello, Ramilia. Rudy, we played sloppy, but got it done. Yes, indeed. That's exactly right, Monster It. Great comment. We just got to put these W's away. We're not going to be a thing of beauty right now because we're missing guys. As long as we win, don't have stupid offside penalties and things like that, fumbles, interceptions. We just got to play mistake-free, close to mistake-free, get the ball chains rolling, and pick our spots to take advantage, and the defense play good. And then we get our guys back. We get our third wide receiver rolling. They'll start being explosive. Exactly right. Chabino says, Wagner knows the Niners very well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Williams says, our whole franchise and fan base is resilient and brave. Yes, indeed. I agree with that. Daniel says, AD, greatest Ram player ever drafted, period. Yes, indeed. One of the greatest Rams of all time. Shabai Nolan says, grateful for AD. Yes, I love AD. I'm so glad that he got a ring. I'm so glad that Robert Woods got a ring. I'm so glad that we got a ring, our whole team. But these guys, because sometimes it don't work out like that, right? Back in the day with the greatest show on turf, I love him and God bless him. He's a God-fearing man, Aeneas Williams. And I was so happy that we got him because he was still good player. He had a lot of years on him, but he was going to help out our secondary. And that's when we lost to the Patriots in 2001 Super Bowl. And man, I so wanted him to get a ring. And so he's still a Ram legend. He still comes out with the Rams legends. I really love Aeneas Williams. So guys like that deserve a ring, but I'm so glad that Donald was able to get a ring. So glad that Robert Woods was able to get a ring as well. Daniel says, I don't think we will see another AD for a very, very long time. No, man, those are like once a generation. And, there's only one of a kind, Deacon Jones, a Merlin Olsen, Lawrence Taylor. Exactly right. Well said. Sal says AD is the GOAT. Yes, indeed. In modern times and recent memory, he's one of the greatest players of all time. Jim Fosh says, I thought that Rumble was going to have a stroke. Yeah, man, he's got to be careful with that blood pressure, man. That team is not the greatest team for him to be a fan of right now. They're going to always shatter his dreams and his, but it is what it is. So William says, Deacon to Donald, I've seen. Yes, indeed. That's amazing, William. That's you can't do any better than that. I can't even get it out. You can't do any better than that right there. Shabanola says Glock 9 back in his bag. Yes, indeed. I was on my guy Pale's stream during the game, and I saw this look in Stafford's eye, and he started getting a little sweat. It could have been a bigger game, but he had that, and I put in his chat there too. I haven't seen that look in Stafford's eye all year. That he went to a dark place. And he started, the ball was humming. Am I the only one that noticed that today? Early on, he was humming that ball. It seems like that elbow's fine. He was humming that. It looked like John Elway out there. Boom. He had a great arm always, but he looked like he had a little steam on it. So he had that look in his eye, and I love it. And that's playoff Stafford. That's playoff mode Stafford. That's take your soul Stafford. I love that Stafford. I love Stafford anyway. He's a great teammate, one of the greatest leaders as far as quarterbacks are concerned, and a Super Bowl champion, one of the all-time greats as far as stats and wins. And, we saved him from Detroit, and he saved us from not losing to the Niners in the championship game. I love it. And there's my guy, Lone Fox 115. He says, Rudy, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it as always. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you guys for coming in for a surprise post game and chat live. Thank you guys for coming in tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday. Pardon me, and I appreciate it. Rudy. Thank you so much. Jim Foster says we are missing the third wide receiver. Need OBG badly. Yes, indeed. Edwin says, dude, Chargers lost to that's a crazy. Let me ask you this, because I haven't had a chance to watch the Charger highlights. I was busy out doing stuff and then checking in on the Niner game and stuff after the Rams won. But after I was watching the Rams, and did Herbert play today, or did they rest him? Is that why they lost so bad? Damian Lee, what's up, brother? Tough loss today, man, but keep the faith, man, brother. Jim Foster says, he says, what? Oh, sorry. He says, what's up, Rudy? What's up, Damien? Jim Foster says, we held Kyler Murray to 8 total rushing yards. Yeah, man, Kyler Murray has that look in his eye, man. And that's not good for the Cardinals fans, because he's got that fear of the Rams pass rush. We don't let him get confident. And Raheem Morris really has his number. I wish Raheem Morris would get that with the Niners defense. With the Niners offense. Hopefully that will happen this next game. Jim Foster's our offense is not, I wish that our defense would play like that against Jimmy all the way through, like we do against Murray. But they're two different players, two different schemes. And for sure, Shanahan's not Cliff Kingsbury, but we'll see what happens next game. Jim Foster's our offense is not consistent yet, and we are leaving a lot of points on the table. The last 2 games shouldn't have been close. That's exactly right. But at least we know why the games have been close, because we're missing pieces. No excuses. If you're out there, play. But once we get the third receiver, we get the offensive line, a consistent starting offensive line that we're going to use for the season, we'll be rolling, baby. So we're already going to be in week 4. As we get into week 5, 6, 7, we're going to be almost on all cylinders. William says, it's LA, nothing personal, but win or bye. Yes, indeed. Exactly right. Daniel Calderon says, Josh Allen is a dirty player. Did you see him pull off the Dolphin player? No, I didn't see that after playing the ground. I think he's just physical and he plays with emotion. He's almost like a defensive player out there because he's so big. But yeah, he's got to be careful, man, because if he doesn't want defensive players to take cheap shots at him, then he's got to be careful, because I see how he does the straight arms and he gets his hands all up in their face masks, and you love it because he's a quarterback, but he's basically like a big linebacker, and so he's got to play physical, but you can't take cheap shots, because you don't want a defensive player to just take a cheap shot on you too. Yes, indeed. Jalen says, hey, Rudy, you're not pronouncing Ben Skowronek's name right. Ben Skowronek. Yeah, I guess he deserves for me to to pronounce his name. I used to just call him Ben Sko. Jeremy says, how much did they lose? Jared, I didn't see the comment before that. Who are you talking about? Jim Foster says, to be honest, Ben Skowronek is our MVP so far this year. He's been so important. The last 2 games, I gave him some props on that. Jesus said that Jim Foster agreed. They are leaving a lot of points on the table and rather see it now than later in the season as they tweak the route mistakes. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's what you're talking about, Jim. Okay, got you. Is that what you're talking about, Jared? The points are how much did they lost? We'll come back to that. Al Jafela says our pass defense is still suspect. Yeah, the new guys in there, they're getting used to it. Same thing. Joe, what's up, brother? Joe Tavares. Good evening, Rudy. Shout out to the Rams family. I can't wait for October. So much LA sports. Rams, Dodgers, Lakers, and SC. Fight on. Yes, indeed, baby. SC. Tomorrow's Winers Week. Yes, indeed. Tomorrow starts Winers Week. The San Francisco 38ers, as we call them, or Santa Clara crew. I got to put together some videos to get us going. I'm going to be posting a lot of memories down Niners Lane, and we're going to be getting into stuff like that. God bless them. You know, maybe we should start a little
Cannot
early.
play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners.
In the crowd today, but the Rams came from 10 back. They never panicked. The fans never panicked.
I shouldn't have
Cannot
cut
play
him
with
off.
them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners.
Sorry, but you didn't get winners. Love it. Niners week. Nothing like it. Chewy Loco says, take out Skowronek and put in McClutchin. No, leave him in there because he's a fullback, but use McClutchin like we used Blanton today, you know. So we'll see. I trust McVay. I just get frustrated. Like our offense, even with the missing pieces, we can be better than this. We have a guy 6'3", Lance McClutchin. Let's put him in some plays that he can get off on. J Money says, stop playing McVay. Put the kid Lance. Stop playing McVay. Put the kid Lance McClutchin in the game. Get some reps. Yes, indeed. And on that note, let's get my guy Sean McVay in here and let him speak up and on his own behalf. Hold on one second.
Hey, never take for granted a divisional win. Great job. We really challenged the special teams to start it off the right way. I thought you guys gave us a real edge today. Give it up for special teams. All right, where's Michael Hoyt at, man? We talked about being able to have that mindset and mentality all day. All right, felt his presence defensively. Thought you guys played a great game overall. Jalen Ramsey right here.
Hey, we had a great win, man, but we got to get better. Everybody know we got to get better. Our standard is still, man, the sky ain't even the limit. Man, we can do whatever we want to do, and we put our mind to it, and we work out. Y'all know what I mean? Let's get in the lab this week. Let's correct this game, then let's go get it again. Rams on 2, 1, 2. Rams.
I love that. 1, 2, Rams. Yeah, Madison, I thought we were my guy Williams talking about, I thought we might be injured, interested in him. And then I didn't see on Trent Williams. I never wish injuries on anybody. I like to beat everybody with all their pieces because I don't want no excuses. I didn't see when he got hurt. I thought that he was gone. But if he's gone, God bless them. They're lucky that we don't have Von Miller on that side. I'm glad that we have Wagner. I wish that we had them both, Wagner and Von Miller. But can you imagine if we had Von Miller on that side where Trent Williams is gone right now? Oh my goodness. But anyway, yes, haven't got no information. I got as much clips and stuff as I could before I came on. There'll be more. So when I come back on again, I'll have more clips and more information. I'll be sure to let you guys know. Joe says, I agree, Rudy. They need to clean up those mental errors. Go Rams. Yes, indeed. And remember, we won the Super Bowl. We have the guys that know how to do it now. But this is a new journey. We have new players that we're getting in the mix. We have injuries now on certain different positions that we did last year. Some of the same ones. It's we're learning how to win with the guys at hand, getting the W's, but keeping pace while our guys are evolving. And also, we started off slow offensively because Van Jefferson had this phantom knee injury that all of a sudden just took him out for 6 games. That will take him out for 6 games now. And we weren't blanking on that. And then Stafford had the weird elbow thing. So we had to limit his throws and they couldn't get the cohesiveness. And so it's a work in progress. So we're 2-1. We have the same record as the mighty Buffalo Bills. And we're looking at being able to go into the house that Todd Gurley built, Santa Clara, knock the Niners down, and get to 3-1 right as we get closer to the bye and get healthy. But yeah, this is a must game. This is going to be Niners week. We got to beat them at all costs. I'm looking forward to smacking them at the house that Todd Gurley built in Santa Clara. It's going to be a great game.
The Niners, you got to go back to it. It's tough to beat them in the regular season. They're a tough team. They feel like they've gotten better. How do you feel going into that rivalry that you have here with them? How does that feel for you?
Oh, yeah, I dislike the Niners. Everybody know that. I don't like the Niners at all. They don't like us. It's just a rival. Every time we play, it's a dogfight, and that's how it is, No love at all towards them guys. I really dislike them, and, we'll see them twice this year, so.
Yes, indeed. You'll see him twice this year. And the first one is coming up. Monday Night Football. It's time for an ass kicking. The San Francisco 49ers versus the Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams. And I can't wait for one. Kelly Ram says, "What's up, me Ramilia? What's up, brother?" Al Jafella says, "Now down to AD the Great." Yes, indeed. Chewy Loco says, "Both LA and Rams beating up on Cardinals." Yes, indeed. I'm looking for dual parades this year. The Rams and Dodgers. Williamson, Ace wins won a ring, didn't he? No, I don't think he did. He didn't get a ring because he was with us. I don't think he won a ring. We lost the 2001 Super Bowl. Jim Fox says, Allen Robinson dropped a couple of easy catches, including touchdowns. Stafford should have had a TD. Yeah, he should have had a TD. We should have blew him out with those touchdowns, but we'll get it going. Vinhal Bat says, Mike March was the reason decline of the greatest show on turf. Yes, indeed. Dick Vermeil needed to stick around longer to rein him in. William the Soul Snatcher, Glock 9. Yes, indeed. He calls Stafford the Soul Snatcher. Yes, indeed. The Tom Brady Soul Stealer, too. One Kelly Ram says, ¿Dónde están los trolls? They're licking their wounds right now. Corey Levine says, Aaron Donald, his 100 sack, and Jimmy G cost the Niners the game with the safety. Isn't that amazing? Aaron Donald on this side getting his 100 sack, helping the Rams win. And then you have Jimmy Garoppolo doing what he does, and it's not a one-man game, but helping the Niners lose. Things are not any different from last year, it looks to me. Jim Foster's Jaguars are for real, not an easy win for us. That was amazing that the Jaguars came up with that kind of win, though. God bless them. A win is a win, and I love it. Jim Foster, Herbert played. Okay, thank you, Jim. Woo. He got blasted the last game. Thank you. I really love Herbert. William says Chargers shouldn't be in Los Angeles. Yeah, they should have stayed in San Diego. William says they lose too much. Yeah, you lost to the Jaguars 31 to whatever they had. Jafar says we have a good chance to bury the Whiners early this year. We can win next week. Yes, indeed. And that's the mentality that we need to have. We just need to come out. And Bobby Wagner hates the Niners because he's a Seahawks player as much as we do. We got to just bury him. Williams says bandwagon media personnel will struggle tomorrow. Yes, indeed. When Clarence says instead of bang bang, it's about pew pew. Niners are through. Yes, indeed. Pew pew. Niners are through. SM says scam Shanahan, banana hand Shanahan. Williams says Sean would be a good equipment guy too. Yeah, Sean would be a good equipment guy too. James Lesma, what's up, brother? We get gelling, looking better this week. Missed opportunities to blow them out. It will come together soon. I say mid-season and we will be a whole different team. That's exactly right. That's a point that I would love to see and make. I've been making I really believe that as well. Cora Levine says Sean Payne is waiting to get either the Chargers or Cowboys job. Wow. I can see him. That'd be great destinations for him. Jim Fox says, did Haverstein come back into the game? I didn't see him in there, but the article said he returned. I didn't notice that. But we'll get more information about that. This game, since we won, it's over. I hope he's going to be ready for the 49ers and healthy enough. Jordana, how you doing? Best in the West. Yes, indeed. The Rams are back on top. Thank you for coming in. Williams says, I knew he was going down because they had just finished talking about Trent Williams 2 series later. Wow. That's a good question. Is Trent Williams on his way? Is he regressing? Is he's still one of the better left tackles in the game, but is he taking a few steps back from his normal with injuries? Are they starting to take a toll on them? Because without Trent Williams, woo, and now they have Jimmy G, the statue back there. Aljafella says we need to start putting teams away, especially teams that are supposed to put away like the Cards. Unfortunately, we give it. Yeah, that's exactly right, Al. We give other teams hope. Yep, we'll get that winning that killer instinct back as soon as we start getting our guys back. Jim Foster says Ramsey is playing great now. Yes, amazing. A week or two more after the season starts, he's more healthy, feeling spry, feeling strong. Jalen Ramsey's still that dude. So yes, indeed, our guy Jalen Ramsey is playing better now, but also he's more healthy too. So that's one of the main reasons why he's looking the way he is. Because when you're banged up, it's hard to do what you do, right? So, God bless Jalen Ramsey.
I love it when they count me out. I love it when they count me out. We need them. We need them.
So he's got a chip on his shoulder, and I love it. And he's ready to go, baby. He's ready to go. Williams says Dodgers Giants Tuesday. Yes, indeed. Yeah, let's go Dodgers. Al Jafala says Ramsey did step up. Yep. Joe Tobar says Raiders. Oops, they lost. Horns up. Yes, indeed. Love it. Jim Foster says Bucks look terrible. So Brady is washed. Brady, I'm hearing reports that he doesn't look like he's into it anymore. Whatever the spat he had with his wife, allegedly, maybe he's taking a toll. And he's probably looking around saying, you know what, this ain't the team that I thought we were going to be. My heart's not really in it. We'll see, man. He shouldn't have came back if he wasn't willing to go all the way in. We'll see, though. Just when he comes Brady out, he comes back, except for when he plays us. We got to keep it like that if we play him again. Jordana says, Jimmy's footwork took a step back today. God bless him. And she says, ha, ha, ha. Yes, indeed. Super Bowl champs. Bang, bang. They suck again. Love it. William Samurai says, come on, YouTube. I'm going to give Ramilia a donation. What's up? Thank you, my guy, William. Wildman Samurai. God bless you, brother. Jim Foster says Trent Williams always has issues with the same ankle. Oh, man. And he's a big guy, so all that weight on that ankle. Unknown's Packers fan. Beat them Niners. Happy we got our win, but, bro, sorry, my words, but I wanted to vomit in the middle of the Packers. It's okay, man. Listen, and thank you for coming in, brother. You're always welcome here. We love talking football. It's good to go back and forth. But I got to tell you, man, that was a good win. Anytime you meet Tom Brady, it's a hell of a win, man. So, and wins early on will look like crap. As long as you get the W. Get the W. That's all you care about. So that's fine, brother. If the game's horrible, just get that W. That's all that matters in the end. And then the teams will get better as you get players back. They start getting accustomed to things. They start getting in shape and game shape because a lot of starters don't play. And so, yeah, but God bless you for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Yes, and to you words to our ears and God's ears that yes, let's beat them Niners next week. Jordana says is Sko off the S list now. Yes, he is. He's off the S list now. Yep. You know who's back? Who's on my S list now? Jordana. I think you can figure it out. This man right here. Sorry, my guy Tutu. But yeah, you got to do something, brother. You got to do something, or else your roster spot's taking up. McClutchin got activated today, but he didn't get plays. He needs to take his place. Jim Foster says Brady looks like he. Jim, relax. I love you though, brother. Mim says Matthew Stafford looking like he's getting back to full competition mode. Yes, indeed. He had that look in his eye. I love it. And plus, he's getting more healthy. His elbow was fine. He went through that stuff in the preseason. They rest him during the week. After Sunday, takes a couple of days off, starts throwing, takes another day off, starts throwing. He's getting more healthy, Jim Foster's Tutu Awa looks like Jim. El Jafala says Brady has a lot of personal stuff going on, affects his game big time. And that can happen, man. You have to be all focused, but your family is more important, right? So if he has to retire, just go to your family, brother, because when you retire, You need your family there with you, man, and you don't want to have a problem with your relationship. William says he should have listened to his wife. Dude has a ring in every finger. Yeah, man, because you know what, brother? You don't want to take a shot and be permanently damaged, and you have all that money. I understand the fire, but if your wife wants you home, you know, you guys are going to grow old together. The game's only for so amount of time. But I appreciate the fire. I don't like Tom Brady because he stole 2 rings from us. We should have 4 Super Bowls and 2 NFL championships. We should be 6-time champions instead of 4-time champions, NFL champions. So, but I believe that too. LJ Fellows says Brady got greedy and let it get to his head. Yeah, I think he's just really competitive, but I understand that point. William says, yes, indeed. LJ Fellows says, Tutu's washed. Man, I hope he starts getting better, man. SM says, J6'17", the Winers troll, nowhere to be found. That's funny. Wildman Samurai says, Lamb McCutcheon should take a world spot. Yes, indeed. Jesus says, the B that shall be reigning against will always be in the S list. Yes, indeed. God bless you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. It's Niners week. I'm going to have some video clips about the Rams versus the Niners matchups. We're going to go all in. I'll let you know if and when I collaborate. I'm expecting to with some Niners content creators. We're going to ask them about do they really think that the Niners can win a Super Bowl while Kyle Shanahan is head coach? And you know, I'm going to go all in, baby. I'm going to be polite and everything, but you know how much I hate the Niners. And so it is what it is, right? They like to go to our stadium and talk a lot of smack and oh, this and that. They're going to make it the Niners South, which is a horrible insult, because I understand that they mean there's a lot of Niner fans that go over there, which most of them live in LA. Let's be serious. They're not really traveling from Santa Clara. Some of them do, and some of them fly out, but most of them live in LA already because there's no team in Los Angeles. But that's an insult because Santa Clara is such a horrible stadium. How are you going to call SoFly anything about Levi Stadium? Because there's no comparison. So I don't even get insulted that they're saying that, because there's a lot of Niner fans that live in Southern California, but I get insulted because you're trying to compare Levi Stadium to SoFly Stadium, and that's funny. Al says Brady got greedy. Oh, I already got that. I got that. Sorry. Let's see. Joe says, Rudy, I know I saw negative, but I think Rap does not belong on the same field with our current squad. Still beat the Winers. You know what? Taylor Rapp is a Ram, so we support him. He makes plays here and there, but he's an anti-ball hawk. I think he's just an average guy doing the best that he can, right? But when our young guys get there, and Kobe Durant, Darren Kendrick, get some more years under his, maybe more game time under his belt, so to speak, I see them replacing him. We'll see what happens, but I understand what you're saying. Chewy Look says Tom Brady is done. He's washed up. We'll see, man. Just when they call him out, he starts coming up. SM says, where is Livingston? Livingston, the Bills fan. That's right. Jordana says Niners can't control the horse. Yes, indeed. You know, it's amazing how Russell Wilson just has their number. Jordana says they spilled their tobacco and cooled down the mountain. They spilled their tobacco and coaled down the mountain. Yes, indeed. Williams says more accurately, the refs took the Super Bowl from us, not Brady. Countless hits to head-to-head hits, out of bounds, 100 potential penalties. Yeah, they were grabbing Marshall Faulk. They were grabbing our receivers inside the 20 and no calls. If that was primetime Niners and they're grabbing Jerry Rice or Roger Craig before he goes out, they would have called him. All we needed was a couple of calls being made, and we would have easily won that Super Bowl. But it is what it is. Jim Fosh says Higbee had a good game today. I hope he stays healthy all year. Yes, indeed. But now we have I love Higbee. We don't want him to get hurt. We want him to play. But love how Blanton's back too. Shop I know this is right. Fans act like they travel well. They just hate Levi Stadium. Yes, indeed. Jack 42, bang, bang, LOL. Yes, indeed. G Ness 49ers Chupan. They know it. We know it. Let's go, baby. Have a good night, everyone. Go effing Rams. Yes, indeed. Aljafella says, I would like to see Q Lake. Oh, awesome. Yeah, Quinn Lake. No news on him yet. He's got some kind of injury, but we're really high on him. When all these young guys get on the field together and they get some playing time, man, the future's so bright. Da 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 da. Taylor Rapp looked confused today, like he can't start. Can't start. Sorry. Yes, indeed. Jordana says that Kendrick play looked really good today. Also, yes, indeed. Our guy Kendrick didn't miss a beat. Tribe says, "Bang bang, loser gang." Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And with that, let's get into another video real quick, and then we're going to call it a night. God bless you guys for coming in here. God bless Kyler Murray. You know, maybe he stayed up late doing homework and he was a little tired, but God bless him. And God bless my guy Hoyt with the block punt.
Sure. Elite special teams from this guy right here.
Appreciate it.
Nobody better.
Learn from the best.
Love it. I love my Rams, baby. God bless the Super Bowl champions, the only Super Bowl champions in the NFL, the team that owns the NFC, that's on top of the NFC West, as we should be, the only team that has the Lombardi on the shelf from last year, the only team that has the Super Bowl champion quarterback in Matthew Stafford. All three of our quarterbacks have Super Bowl rings. Think about that. Our guy, who should be Mike QB2, Bryce Smooth Perkins, and John Wolford have Super Bowl rings, baby. So God bless them. I love it. And that's the way it should be. The Rams are reigning Super Bowl champions until somebody knocks us off. We're on top of the NFC West after all the injuries. We're still right there. Now we go into Niner week. Ready to shine, baby. I'm ready to go. I'm getting hyped up for Niners week. It's going to be a great week of Niner Rams content, guys. I'm going to be putting some stuff together for you. I'll let you know when I'm going to collaborate with one of the 49ers content creators. It's going to be fun. Joe says, Rudy, I remember when I was a youngster, I love Henry Ellard. He was good. Do you know what he does now? He was for a long time a Rams coach. He's assistant coach. I'm not sure if he's in NFL any longer, but yes, and he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Exactly right, baby. Shabby Nolan says, I got a Philly Niners gang misses Mike McDaniels. Yes, indeed. That's a good point. One Kelly Ram says, may the Ramelia be with you. So good night, my brothers. Thank you, One Kelly Ram. Appreciate you coming in, my brother. Memes Rama. Yes, indeed. William, lay that wood on Debo. Make him start crying again and about being running back. Yes, indeed. Da says, Niners last. Woo. Niners lost. Woo. Yes, indeed, baby. So God bless you guys for coming in here. I'm going to call it a night as well. I'm going to put together some videos so we can get hyped up about the Niners Rams week. It's Niners week, baby. Let's do it. And I'm going to take I'm going to put this shot up right here about our guy Sean McVay calling his buddy Kyle Shanahan, and he says, "Hey Kyle, I just got Stafford," and then Stafford says, "Hey yo," and then our guy a Big Wit says, "And I set it up," and there's Stafford's face. Excuse me, there's Kyle Shanahan's face. God bless him. God bless the Niner crew. God bless him. And God bless this man right here, Glock 9. He had the eye of the tiger, baby, the eye of the ram. He had the soul-stealing eyes back in him. And let's unfurl this guy, my guy Sean McVay, for the Niners week. Let's get him. He got on the field today, but let's unleash this man. What are you gonna do, brother, when you got two 6'2" guys and Lance McCutcheon and Allen Robinson and 6'2" Cooper Kupp on the field with Higbee? Goodness gracious, there's length, there's ability. I cannot wait. And God bless you, Niners, for always being there for us. Right when we are worried about things, you're always good for a laugh. God bless you. It's Niners week. You ushered it in at a great time. God. And God bless the media darling Bills.
They run out of time in the end, and the offensive coordinator, Dorsey.
And rest in peace, Charlie Murphy, man. Love you, brother. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. As we always say, The 1951 Los Angeles Rams Super Bowl champions, first team to win a championship in Los Angeles, say, may the Ramilia be with you. And Ramulators, mount up. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much. Niners week. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners.